Hi guys, welcome to our channel 2 Minutes Technology, a place where you learn Excel easily and conveniently. Today I'm going to teach you how to use data validation. Data validation is a very useful tool, especially while you design a form, while you design an Excel sheet and give it to someone to fill in. See what happens, there are so many people and they have different ways of using Excel and they manipulate data differently. So at times when you give some excel sheet to someone and they give it back to you after filling it inappropriately, you feel bad. So it is always important you put data validation within the sheet before you send it over to them, so that they are not able to do anything wrong. So for example, I have this data sheet where I have already put in data validation. Let me tell you how it works. So it already has a database of around 50 employee. So serial number, employee code, date of joining, employee name, level, product category, country, business in financial year 18, 19, 19, 20, and so on. And this data is keep on adding. So let's say I am adding another number 51, and this guy is, see, the value does not match the data validation restriction. Why? Because our company has already defined that the employee code has to be of 7 digits. So the moment it it tried to give an employee code for 5 digits or 5 character length, it gives an error. It has to be 7 character long. So I'll say retry, and I'll just randomly I'll add some more. It's still not taking. I'll take one more. Nope. And let me just now make it up to 7 character only. Voila, it takes it. Now date of birth, there are people who do it like 13 September. They they are like, they put in like this. It won't take because it has to be in data format. Similarly, there are different levels in our employee, and somebody puts in like E10. E10 was not possible. So I have already set up a drop down here. They can select from the drop down and they can put in the values. Similarly, categories are already defined. So you cannot put in any other category. You have to pick one of the category and choose it. Countries are also defined. You'll have to select the countries. And in business volume, you cannot put anything else, right? Because you had to put in numbers. So this way, when you receive an Excel sheet, you find it as per the format. Now let me tell you how do we set up this data validation. Okay, so I have this sheet where I would like to put in my data validation. So just for a while, I have, I'll, let's say I'll delete all this. So I'll delete product category. I'll give you example how do we put in product category, or let's say how do we make user put in from my drop down list. So I would select the, or I can select the entire column as well, but just for the convenience I'm just selecting top 100 rows only. I'll go to data, I'll go to data validation, and there are multiple options here. So I'll say list and source. So I have already listed down my countries. So these are the countries where we are doing business. So I have selected these countries only, and I'll say input message. So if somebody is inputting anything in wrong country, he'll receive a message. So I'll say incorrect country. Okay, now if I try to put in something, let's say Australia, oops, it's not there. So it will not take, it will ask you to retry. Or what you can do, you can always try and take it down from. So the Excel sheet would be uniform. Similarly, let's say I want to do it for product categories. I'll select the entire column. I'll go to data validation, I'll go to settings and I would like to have a list from there. I have already selected, so these are my product category. You have to separately write this product category, please find it. And that input passes, so you can say wrong category, say okay, you are done. So let's say you say watch. All right, watch was never a category. Have a look. Is watch a category? No. So it gives you an error. Or what you can do, you can always select from the drop down list. If you don't know how to bring out this drop down list from keyboard, you need to press alt and down arrow. So this is how you do it. Now let's see how do we do it for date condition. So I'll go to data validation, and then you have a date condition there. Similarly, you have whole number condition. So for sales figures, you can put the whole number condition. For employee code, you could put a text length, or you can do some custom as well. So for the date of joining, you can make it a date, and whether you want to make it between, not equals to, or let's say it has to be greater than. So our first date of joining was, let's say, 2019, then it would not take any date earlier to this. So if I try 01/01/2015, it won't take. And that is how the data remains uniform. And when you have done all this, you come to this kind of screen, and it is easier for you to analyze data, look at data. So always use data validation for all your form setup while you send it out to anyone. Hope you enjoy the video. If yes, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you are informed of our new videos. And if you want me to make a video on any of the function, please do let me know. Thank you very much. Have a good day ahead. Bye bye.